3D technology is not meant to replace a CPO, but rather to allow them to focus on what matters the most, the patient. Technology is a tool to upgrade and simplify their way to working. My name is Erwan Calvier. I am a prosthetist and the director of a company where we equip amputee patients with prosthesis. In addition to this, I am also the founder and president of Vitruve. Our mission at Vitruve is to empower prosthetists by focusing on what matters is the most important, the patient. We offer a complete digital solution from 3D scanning to 3D printing, which eliminates the need of plaster. This tool improves productivity and comfort at every step of the workflow. To understand what Vitruve does, it's important to first explain how a prosthetist equips a patient. He uses two types of elements: generic elements, such as a foot or tube, and one unique element, the socket, which is the most important part of the equipment. The socket needs to fit perfectly to the patient's stump to allow for safe and efficient working. The process to manufacture this socket is long and manual with a lot of uncertainty. Vitruve's mission is to digitize the entire process from start to finish, but it doesn't mean replacing CPOs. Nothing can replace a CPO examining their patient to design the best socket for them. We provide our customers with a complete hardware solution that allows for efficient and accurate scanning of the patient's stump in the patient care, at home or in the hospital. This hardware solution includes notably the aInScanH2, which we believe is the perfect 3D color scanner for the job. A software for designing the 3D socket, which can be done easily in less than 10 minutes directly on a computer with the same tools as in the workshop, but just by clicking. And a 3D printing service for the socket after designing and receive it within 48 hours at their office. The process for designing a socket for a prosthetic limb involves several steps. 1. The CPO begins with a clinical examination of the patient's stump, analyzing body's area and mobility. 2. The prosthetist then uses the aInScanH2 to scan the patient's stump. 3. Once the CPO has the 3D files, he or she can begin designing and modify the socket using Vitruve software. 4. The CPO has two options for obtaining the socket. Order the socket from Vitruve Manufacturing Center, or 3D print the socket in-house using the Vitruve 3D printing solution. 5. Finally, the CPO assembles the socket with the orthopedic component and try it out with the patient. 6. Modifications are often necessary, but with Vitruve, the socket usually fits perfectly on the first try. We have been using 샤이닝 scanners since the beginning. Before launching our solution 2 years ago, we tested different 3D scanners to find the best one for the job and for our customers. The aInScanH was the only scanner that checked all the necessary boxes. aInScanH has different modes and options available for different object sizes and context. However, in our case, we always use the same settings. Therefore, we wanted to simplify the interface by pre-configuring it with only one mode in order to standardize parameters and simplify the user experience for our customers. 샤이닝 provided a nice SDK for this purpose. With the SDK, we were able to develop our own interface directly integrated into our software app with only the necessary option for our use cases. For us, the first version of aInScanH was already the best tool for the job. However, the H2 is even better. This will only reinforce its legitimacy in the industry. One day the internet did not exist. Today we can't imagine doing without. It will be very soon the same with the orthopedic field. In the near future, the process will be completely digitalized. Instead of using plaster and spending hours shaping the counter mold in the workshop, they can make modifications with reliability and high accuracy in just a few clicks. Sockets are more comfortable and fit quicker than with the previous manual workflow. For the patient, 3D technology provides a much more comfortable experience. At Vitruve, we aim to centralize all the services to a CPO uses in a single platform, making the daily task more efficient and streamlined. Thanks to 샤이닝3D, our partners and our customers for supporting our mission today and in the future.